Welcome back, everybody. Today we're reviewing the fourth release of the Ace line of discs for Prodigy, the D Model S. I'm going to be directly comparing it to the D3. Let's check those profiles.
Alright, so taking a look at the D Model S, even in the base grip plastic it does have a nice amount of dome. As for the rim, I think it is pretty similar to the D3, where the underside of the rim is very flat, and the top side of the rim does hook down a little bit into your hand. Now taking a look directly at the D3, as you can see the rim is very similar, as I mentioned, of the bottom being pretty flat and the top hooking down a little bit. This D3 does have a little bit more dome, but as for both discs, they're pretty low profile and they come out of the hand nice and easy.
Alright, everybody, so those are the profiles of the D Model S and the D3. So I changed the vantage point a little bit so I have a little bit more room to work with. So I'm going to be throwing both of these discs flat with hyzer and with anhyzer, and we will see how they fly. So we have a little bit of a right to left wind. So it's going to push the hyzer, it's going to push down the anhyzer, but we will see how these discs fly, and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so first impressions just on that flat release is that the D3, once you beat it up a little bit, it does get some turn, but that's a brand new D3, and I released it flat. It just held straight and then hyzered, but the D Model S, I actually got a little bit of turn out of it right out of my hand, and it's actually almost a max weight D Model S, so it already has that kind of beat up D3 flight, which is awesome. I'm gonna go grab those, come back, we're gonna throw them on hyzer and then anhyzer, see how they hold up to those. Alright, everybody, so that's going to do it for the review of the D Model S. My thoughts on it, I'm so excited for when this disc comes out in the new Duraflex plastic later this month. The base grip plastic for a driver, personally, is not my favorite. It's a very stiff plastic. So for me, I really like 400G and 400 plastic because it's nice and gummy, which I felt some discs in the Duraflex plastic, and they are just like this, so I'm very excited for that plastic to drop. But this disc, I really like it. It flies very similar to, I have a beat-in D3 in my actual tournament bag that I'm really liking, and it flies just like that right out of the box. Held anhyzer all the way to the ground. Hyzer, it pushed up a little bit, got a lot of glide, and these discs was flying right next to each other. When I went out to grab them on the first two throws, they were within 5 to 10 feet of each other. So very, very good comparisons. If you really like the D3, but you're maybe looking for something a little bit more low profile, and that has a little bit of a smoother rim on the underside, check out the D Model S when it drops. You can go pick up the base grip model on shop.prodigy.com. And the Duraflex plastic's gonna be dropping probably later this month. So keep your eyes peeled for when that drops, and stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be releasing a few different videos I'm about to go play around at Clement Farms here in Haverhill with just the 4 Ace line discs to see how well I shoot. So stay tuned for those videos dropping soon, and I will see you in the next one.